Hello folks, just a quick update on how we're going in the greenhouse at the moment. A little bit of work I'm doing outside in one of the beds. Other than that, the weather's slowed pretty much everything down. I'm doing a quick mention on the germination rate of the new batch of seeds. It's so much better than the old ones that I cooked. So that's a little update to the previous video I did. But I'll give you a quick show round, and then after at the end of it you'll see the bed that I'm doing outside. All right, cheers. Alright, as we can see, that one there is rainbow beetroot, so the germination rate on that's pretty good. Now, they were the original spring onions I planted up out of the old batch of seeds compared to the new batch of seeds, so a lot different. Runner beans are hammering through in comparison to the original ones, didn't come through at all. These ones, we've got black Spanish radish and mooly radish, and the germination rate on them is pretty much 100%. There's a couple of them that are just having a bit of trouble. That one's like flopping over, but it germinated in the, in the end of the day. Last couple are coming through there. Got the spinach, rainbow chard. Bit slower, but they're coming through. That's the black kale and the scarlet kale. So the scarlet seems to be coming through a little bit slower than the black, but it's, you know, it's still coming through. That was me. I'm trying to focus. That was the garlic harvest. Hasn't come out too bad, but unfortunately the larger ones have started to split because of the amount of water coming through. I'm just going to let them dry out and then see if any of them are storable. If not, I'll just cut them all up and then freeze them. That's the smaller bits down there. So they're not too bad either. Got some celery, celeriac, and some broccoli under there. That was all just from the garden centre. Got some oak leaf lettuce coming through with the new stuff. These are the sunflowers I planted before. They've not done too bad. Had a little visit to a fairly local garden centre because none of my chilies germinated. But we managed to get all of these ones. We've got Basket of Fire, Carolina Reaper, Machu Picchu. Not sure on that one. Never heard of it before, but got it anyway. That one there I think is the Ghost. Yeah, that's the Ghost chili. Trinidad Perfume, Apache, Armageddon. Not heard of that one before. Armageddon and Fugio. So these ones are going to be going into the normal builder's buckets with some holes. I'll do another little video on them shortly. Just put the sunflowers back up on there. They're the tomato plants and that are going to be going into the raised bed outside in a minute. What I'm actually going to do with them, the reason they're going in there is because I haven't got the polytunnel sorted out yet, as we can see. But the weather isn't permitting me to get it finished at the moment. But what I'm going to do is, rather than clipping all the suckers out, these ones are really bad, but they're ones I was given. The suckers here, get down. I'm going to let the suckers grow, and then what I'll do is I'll snip them off, pot them up once the polytunnel's done, and then I can get some of them in there to hopefully grow. I might get a few off of them this year. These ones I've got to sort out. I was given these by a lovely lady. Pineapple tomatillos. I've got 3 of those. They're going to get put in the bucket soon. Crystal lemon cucumbers, I've kept back 2 of them. These were the normal green cucumbers. I've got to try and find somewhere to pop them. Got some cardoons. I have tried to give a few away, but nobody seems to either know what they are or want them. Got the bush marrows there. They've got to go in a minute outside. delicata squash, they're going in a minute outside. So there's a couple of little bits and bobs, but as I say, it's all going to go into the raised bed. Yeah, if I take a little walk actually. I've prepped this raised bed, so they're going to be going into there, taking apart that in a minute. This is the other black kale that I did, and it's absolutely gorgeous to be cooked. Really, really nice. Even better than the normal kale. That's the shallots there, due to come out when it starts to dry up a little bit. Same as the onions, they'll be coming out as soon as the weather dries a bit. I'm not going to leave them out any longer. All the potatoes are doing really well. That's the first earlies and all that lot, so I might even do a little sample pot in a couple of days, see what we get. Again, that's the Masur. Jerusalem artichokes are coming up okay. It's really unfortunate I didn't get the gooseberries repotted because they're actually fruiting up really well. So I mean, I've got this much in a little flower bucket, so you can just sort of imagine what it'd be like if it was in a proper pot. I can't remember which currant that one was. I think that one was the... Yeah, that's the Justaberry. So that one's doing really well. Managed to salvage the banana plant. Don't know why the wife likes it. Last of these lettuce are going to seed now, starting to. The ocker's doing okay in the buckets. A couple of courgette plants. Peas, starting to get a couple of little swollen ones. I did actually pop one open earlier on and eat the peas, very nice. Climbing French beans are getting some flowers on. Oh, that's it, first little bean there. So it shouldn't be too long and I'll get a few off of there. Hopefully get all this lot sorted out shortly. Anything else out here? No, just other small fruit bushes. Will be sorted out soon. Got black fly on the elderberry suckers, but I'm going to spray them off later on with some bit of soapy water. Alright, other than that, I'll give a little update of what the bed looks like when I've planted these few bits and bobs up. So I'll speak to you soon. Alright, it's a little bit more roomy now. Got a bit more space. Just give you a quick look at what the bed looks like. Alright, we've got the bush marrows there and there. This variety tomato, I can't remember what they are. I know that's Elsa Craig along that one. We've got the 3 delicata squash fitted into there. That's another variety that I was given. So and obviously I'm going to interplant other things in between them, but I'm just putting them out here for now just so I can get them out the greenhouse and give them a chance to get going. It's not ideal, but hey ho, next time they'll all be inside that one. Alright, speak to you soon.